No problem.
You ever go to North Dakota?
Why?
Name the state you least like to visit.
How about North Dakota?
You know, according to the U.S. Department of Commerce, it's the least visited state in the country.
No, I did not know that.
If you had your choice between $500 cash or a free trip to North Dakota, which would you choose?
Gotcha, cash.
$500 cash.
According to the U.S. Department of Commerce, it's the least visited state.
Well, how did they know that?
We sent our reporter, Karen Duffy, to North Dakota, and she came back with the goods about that state. I want you to take a look at this.
What are the goods about that state?
Just look in here and you'll see. See them?
Hello? Hello? I arrived at Fargo International Airport, a modern facility specially constructed to handle the daily tide of tourists. Is the least visited state in the Union. Why do you think that is?
Because it's so cold here. I think, probably.
Okay, so North Dakota is cold, but so are ski resorts. I needed to talk to an expert. Luckily, the state's director of tourism was as close as a quick sprint up the Capitol steps.
Hi, Karen Duffy. I'm from TV Nation. How are you?
Great, thanks. How are you?
Just wanted to ask you a couple questions, like, you know, why is North Dakota the least visited state?
First of all, we wanted to know what kind of an image people had of North Dakota. And what we found out was that they didn't have one.
Where do most of the tourists who come to North Dakota, where are they from?
Where are they from? Minnesota and Canada. We have great nightlife that they enjoy, of course. Lawrence Welk, of course, still has one of the longest-running television shows in the history of television, so we're very proud of that. And, of course, he was always very proud of his home and his home state of North Dakota.
From Hollywood, it's the Lawrence Welk Show!
We have some bubbles here, advertising the boyhood home of the music man Lawrence Welk. So we, of course, want you to take some with you.
Oh, thank you. This is great.
And of course, the flyer that went with that said, "Don't blow by this attraction."
They're wonderful.
Isn't that fun?
In the town of Minot, two teenagers gave us the youth perspective on North Dakota.
It's pretty windy here and cold. We're used to it.
How cold does it get?
Pretty cold. This winter it got down to 80 below. We were on the Weather Channel.
After the snow settled, we found our way to the governor's office.
So, Governor Schaefer, what's the best reason to visit North Dakota?
Well, I think the best reason to visit North Dakota is you can still get lost here. Not necessarily lost on a map, but you can really get lost mentally here.
Like China's Great Wall and Egypt's pyramids, Minot has its own distinguishing monument. Our friends offered an explanation.
Can you explain what this statue is behind us?
Well, I think our governor went to Norway or something, and it's like an everlasting flame or something, but it didn't work. It's not fun. Don't look like.
No. So it's supposed to be an eternal flame, but it was temporary?
It's supposed to be, but it looks like it burnt out or something.
A guided tour of the Garrison power plant sounded like fun.
Hi, I was wondering, I saw a sign up on the street about taking a tour today.
It's closed today.
It is closed today? You do a big tourist business?
In the summertime, right?
Yeah. That's good. Hi.
Hi.
I was just trying to get a tour today.
A tour?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah?
This here is the turbine floor, and on this floor here we have you can actually go in and see the turbines, and our governor equipment is down on this floor. This here is the control room.
Mm-hmm. Is this the brain?
This is the brain of the whole works, yes.
Mm-hmm. And these guys, what do these guys do?
They're the power plant operators. This fella down there is one of the operators.
He's not operating now.
Well, he is. Whenever he's sitting like this, that's when he's doing his job.
Do your job well enough in this state, and you could be inducted into the Rough Rider Hall of Fame in Bismarck.
This is the Theodore Roosevelt Rough Rider Hall of Fame. It was established in 1963 by Governor Guy. The purpose of the Hall of Fame is to honor outstanding North Dakotans in their chosen professions. It is the highest award that any North Dakotan can receive. The first person who was inducted into the Hall of Fame was Lawrence Welk, this well-known band leader.
Why was Lawrence Welk chosen?
Oh, you got me on that one. I'm not sure. I guess because he's a famous band leader. This is Phil Jackson, who's a Williston, North Dakota native. He was the coach of the Chicago Bulls. He led the Bulls to several world championships. Angie Dickinson, she's a famous actress. She was known for her role as Sergeant Pepper Anderson, I believe, in Policewoman. She's a well-known North Dakotan.
Here's Theodore Roosevelt National Park, the South Unit. Here's Theodore Roosevelt National Park, the North Unit. This is one of the prettiest drives you'll ever take. Right here is the geographical center of North America. That's rugby. You know, the more I talk to you guys, the more I remember.
I am here at the geographical center of the North American continent. I noticed that on photo. Now, what is that a photo of?
That's a photo of Lake Sakakawea. North Dakota has more shoreline than California. A lot of people don't know that. Look, there's the shoreline over there.
That's it right there?
Yep, that's it.
Winter isn't the best time for a swim, but I took the plunge anyway. So the reason I'm here is North Dakota is the least visited state in America. Why do you think that is?
Least visited?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be damned, I didn't think that was true.
Well, why not? Why do you think that wouldn't be true?
Because of what we got here.
Finally, I reached the birthplace of Lawrence Welk, the king of champagne music.
We're at the WELK homestead near Strasburg, North Dakota. There's a lot of snow here, so you can about imagine how it was here in the wintertime.
Do you have any favorite Lawrence Welk tunes?
Boy, he had so many of them. I like so many of them. Like he had, I'm just trying to think.
I feel like the spirit of Lawrence is on. When I turn my back on you. You bet I'll be back here next year, as long as it doesn't get too popular.
Yeah.